No way. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I mean.
Okay. So who are you now? Who are you now? Who is Kimberly?
I am, first of all, call me Miss Kim.
Never.
Call me Miss Kim. No,
Never. Mrs.
I am Mrs. Almond. And who I am now
Good question.
is I am loved, I am peaceful, I am on a spiritual journey to not only get and become closer to God, but to become closer to my mate. Because again, I have been able to see just how being closer to your mate can take you. Again, because I don't want to ever feel like, I felt like during the time that I was sick, those couple weeks, I said, "Oh my God, we feel closer than ever," But with that being said, it was always there. You know what I'm saying? So, those 2 weeks just confirmed, and I like to continuously be confirmed that I'm loved, I'm peaceful, I'm being cared for. So it's a whole different ball game when you become ill and you are in a committed relationship. Because again, yeah, that person do love you, but does that person care for you? Does that person know what it takes to care for you, to assist you with any type of healing that you may need in your life, not just physical healing?
I got one for you. Okay, you asked, does they love you? The question is, the person that you are taking care of, does they love you? Do they appreciate you? You know what I'm saying? Do they appreciate the person who taking care of them? Because
They should.
some mates that they don't. But like I said, a lot of them don't even know how. So like I
Mhm.
said, that's why when you have a circle, that's why I call it a village. So that's why every time I be around my village, I pay attention to other people because there's no one perfect. It's something that I might miss or something that people might pay attention to us. I can't fake this, and it's not no fake for me.
And it
It's not phony. This is what I do. I have
mhm.
I have kids. I have sons. My sons gonna make sure they gonna know whoever they decide to date. They gonna know how to. My sons gonna know how to treat a person whoever they date.
Mhm.
Whoever my sons date, I guarantee you, they gonna treat them to the point like their parents gonna want to be with them, just
And
because how I treat their parent.
and I
You want
pray
to be a good role model.
and I
Yeah, so
pray.
that's one thing I say. I'm not perfect. My sons see everything of me. I don't sugarcoat anything, Miss Wanda B.
Well, I'm going to say I totally agree. And I will say one of the reasons I married somebody who didn't necessarily show me love the way I never saw my parents show each other that kind of love. And I wound
Mhm.
up marrying being in a marriage that was somewhat similar, that being shown love was not something
If
my father, when I went back and asked him about it, like why after they were divorced, like why didn't I see love? Then he said he knew since I was 5 years old that he didn't love my mother anymore,
Wow.
but
That's
he knew he was
that's
going to
the
stay there for the kids.
see that's the
And that's
problem.
exactly the type of person I married, that was very there for his children, but didn't know how to show love in a certain kind of way. So I do think having that role model, and because you're not even thinking, you're seeing it. It's like being in the midst of love,
mhm.
you just automatically start acting from that love. But if you don't see it, you don't know you're not seeing it sometimes, and it's happening around you, how much your environment plays a part in who you are.
Yeah.
Because I would have never thought that, because I thought my parents loved each other and was very,
Mm,
but no, my parents were good parents.
Mhm.
it's a difference.
And my father was a very good, loving parent to me. But when I
Mhm.
went back after I was contemplating divorce and said, what did I see? And I realized I never saw my parents love each other. I saw them be good parents to me, but I never saw them really be loving to each other. And
Yeah.
so I do agree that that makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. And again, you have to be appreciative to a mate that
Because the kids
goes.
see that as well, though.
Yes,
They
because
does.
again, and I pray that, you know, my daughters as well, our daughters as well, they know that they know what love look like. I hope that even as they enter their 30s, that they know how love looks, and that they are secure in knowing that
Secure,
their
yes.
mom is being loved in a proper way, and that this is how love looks. And that's just one of the things that I want the girls to know,
They know.
exactly how being loved and cared for looks like. And I think that they see that in you. And because a lot of components of in love, I struggled with. I didn't come into this relationship 10 years ago knowing exactly how to love because of the situation that I came from. So again, it took building, and sometimes even Sumner stopping me saying, I could tell you never been in a relationship before. How many times did you go say that? She'll say that because
Yes, I
again,
will.
I grab my jacket, I'll leave, and I'll say where I'm going.
And I don't try to judge no one, but you could tell when a woman and a man was in love. You could tell when they wasn't appreciative. For real though, like I said, I can't judge anyone's circumstances, but you could when you pay attention. I'm nosy and I focused on my
As
partner.
ever.
I'm nosy as ever, Miss
So
Wanda. I
no.
promise you. My kids will tell you
So
I'm so
no.
nosy. I pay attention to everything.
So
So
no.
and I study Kim and I'm like, what's really going on? Like not to, it could have been her relationship why she could be loved. But I'm open with her. I'm real open and I'm honest. And she like, your mouth is smart. You too vocal. I'm vocal because I love you. I'm very
Mhm.
vocal just because to the point like, no, will you leave
It's
this
to
house?
understand. It's not. You're not doing it to call her
No,
out. It's really
no,
to understand. You
no, yeah,
you
because I tell her no. I
yeah.
said, no, when you leave the house, it's okay just to let me know where you're going. It's not controlling.
It's not controlling. It's love. Because if anything happened to you, you want to know where you're supposed to
I'm
show up
just
and go.
I just was used to just getting up, going, and not thinking about it.
That's
And
somebody
again,
that didn't love you and didn't care
I
what
had to
happened to you.
revisit, because I could be gone for days and don't get a phone call. I can't hit hosted without some like, can you please come back and tell me? I don't even want you to tell me over the phone. Can you drive back to let me know where you going and where
That's
you gonna be
rude.
at? And again, those are just simple things that we have to appreciate. Like I said, I did not come
Well,
in.
that's beautiful that you listen to her and
Oh
change your
yeah.
behavior.
Yes.
Because some
Yes.
people will argue. They'll want this kind of love,
No.
but won't do the things to get that kind of love.
Show
So that
me.
takes driving
n-
back home
Show
on
me.
Halsted, turning around and going
sh-
back.
Show me
Start
what
all over.
show me what a relationship looks like. This is what. Let's run
Well,
this course.
congratulations on being willing to do the work. Because some people want, they say
And
they
it was
want something.
exhausting. Like
It
it
was.
was exhausting. Like, I mean, we gave each
It was
other
exhausting
tasks.
for some
Yes,
when she
like,
had to take care of you, but she
yeah,
did it for that same love.
but we
Yes.
had the things where we
Very good.
had assignments, like we couldn't have our phone. If we go out, we can't talk on the phone. So it was things that we put each other to the test
To learn
to
each other.
learn each other, to learn that
What
love.
you do at a job, and people say their relationship like a business, y'all don't do that good then.
Yeah. So
Because you train somebody at the job on how to do the job. So I think that's beautiful because they won't know. A
yeah,
lot of people, most people come from some other thing,
yeah, and
whether
she
it's been healthy or not. They come from some other relationship
and she
that
had to
may not
learn.
have taught them the right way. And even if they did teach it the right way, it may be something that based on the other person's experience does not work well for them. And now I need to learn how you want to be loved.
Yeah,
And to teach somebody how to love me so I can love you is love.
Mm,
yeah,
That's the ultimate
mm.
love when you're willing
yeah,
to be, I want to please you. I want us to be happy. So
yes,
I'm willing to do the work and not look at the controlling because you can focus on the negative part of that. How
yep,
you gonna tell me to come back? That don't even make no sense. And then start throwing out things. That's so because sometimes we throw out being what was the word you used earlier?
Insecurity.
Oh, that's so insecure. I
Yeah.
should
Mhm.
be able to go when it has nothing to do with that. You got to look at somebody's intention. If
Yes.
you know Sumner to be the person that is not insecure, that
Mhm.
is not this, why would she be being insecure with this? And
Yeah.
why, if I love her, I'm just gonna do it, whether I agree or not. A lot of things I don't want to do, but I know that's important
I
to that
just said
person.
I was a work in progress.
You did it though.
I
You
did. I
turned it.
promise you. I put
You
in
turned
the
around
work.
and said where
I
you were going.
yes, I
Okay.
did. I went back.
You're
I
a great
said,
work
look,
in
these are the
progress.
things. I
Good
promise you,
job. Good job,
accountability is
Winfrey.
where it starts. I promise you, when I came into this, I'm not gonna say broke, and I'm gonna say a little bent,
You needed some
a little
repairing,
crack.
and you were cracked,
So
which a lot of
we
people are.
yeah, she got the JB well and got me back.
Got you
So
fixed up, repaired you, and put you. And now look at y'all going
yeah,
strong. And that's what people have to be willing to do. You may meet somebody in a somewhat. I hate to use the word broken, but I'm not going. But not, don't look at it as internally like they broken. More so needed to be molded to.
Yes.
It's learning me, and I'm
right.
learning you, and be willing to do that, and not look at it as a controller. Because if you want this person, want a healthy relationship, it may take some work.
And it
If you
takes
bought a
work.
used car, you'd fix the car. If your beautiful car you bought, if you bought this beautiful Cadillac and it broke down and it needed
Hmm.
an oil change, you're gonna go say, forget it, you need too much.
Right.
Bye, leave your car parked. No, you're gonna go fix your car up and keep driving
Did I sell you a lemon?
it.
Did I sell you a
She
lemon,
made
Mama? Some.
lemonade.
That's
There
what
you
you
go.
made, some lemonade, baby. You made a lemon drop,
No, I
baby.
don't regret it though.
Yeah.
It's all about patience. And when you love someone and being in
Shoot,
love
she
with
had a
someone,
Cadillac Mercedes and
Yep.
see,
said, oh no, I'm about to fix this
That
up.
foreign, baby. Got that foreign. Thank you so much for listening to Crazy Conversations with Miss Kim. We did not even put a dent in what the listener wanted. So
I'm sorry,
again,
I jumped
we
in.
that's
it's okay.
okay. We're gonna come back next week because we are talking about uh degrading your mate, degrading your mate, and we are gonna
You
get back
serious?
into this conversation that we were having today when love costs you your identity, especially when you are degrading your mate or your partner. Next week on Crazy Conversations with Miss Kim. We missed you all so much, friends. See you next week.